Hard to believe, but it's already week 5 of the high school football season. 2 high school football games this Thursday evening. We start with a game at the SAC. What a game it was. 2 6A powerhouses getting together for one of the best matchups of the early season so far. Eastwood and Dorado battling tonight. For more on this game, we bring in ABC7 sports reporter Luke Liddon. Luke?
Trevor, if there was ever a perfect matchup for the first game in District 1 6A play, this would be it. At 6 p.m., I talked about how this game should all be about the offense, but geez, I didn't expect this much. Not to mention Eastwood starting quarterback Seth Ochoa missed this one due to a knee injury, but apparently it didn't really matter. To the SAC we go, the Troopers looking fly in the all-white unis, while the Aztecs rocking the red. And just the second play into this game, this happens. Sadarius Barfield to Tyquez Hampton, who makes a whole lot of something out of nothing. Makes 3 men miss and 60 yards to the end zone for the early 8-0 lead. But this is far from over because the first drive for Eastwood, backup Evan Aguilar with the keeper from 8 yards out to cut the gap 8-6 after a failed 2-point conversion. Later in the first, though, it's Barfield again. The kid had 3 total TDs in the first half as he weaves across the field, making all the defenders look like they're running on ice, basically trotting into the end zone for the 15-6 lead. But you want to talk about quarterbacks? Aguilar had 4 rushing scores in just the first 2 quarters, and here's one of them right up the middle for the 2-yard TD as they now trail by 2. It's like no one else was even on the field because 2 minutes later, Barfield back for more. This time 47 yards, stays on his feet, and gets into the end zone for his 3rd of the night. But just 1 second before halftime, why not another one? Aguilar to a wide-open Evan Graham for the 11-point lead as they headed into the locker room. But you won't believe this, or maybe you will. Dorado stormed back in the second half and won this one 49-45, your final score, and you couldn't ask for a better game than the one we just saw. Great effort from both teams, and what a comeback for the Aztecs to get that first district win of the year. And Trevor, doesn't it make you more excited for district play in just the coming weeks? It does for me.
I'm so excited for the Blitz tomorrow. It's going to be a good one, especially since we had all those teams off last week. Not That's the case this week. All right, appreciate it, Luke.
No problem.
Well, El Paso High School is off to a 3-0 start this season, but they haven't quite played a team like Andress yet. Those two scoring off at El Paso High School, and Andress already up a field goal in the first when Dominique Smith launches one deep down the field for Antonio Gomez, and Gomez reels it in, and you better believe he is gone. 10-0 Eagles in the first. It would snowball from there. Enos Thompson runs to the right, and that was the right call. Nobody gonna stop him. He finds pay dirt. 17-0. Andress on top. Then how about another deep bomb from Smith? This one to Keyshawn White, who wrestles it away from the defender. Andress up 24-zip. Eagles all over this one, 38-7, the final.